Well, I'm back. It is the last week of May. It's freezing cold here in upstate New York. It was super hot. It's supposed to be Memorial Day or it is Memorial Day weekend. It's supposed to be really nice. I was hoping it's terrible or it's freezing. Anyways, you have not seen me in a while. It's been two weeks. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Part of the great thing about being in business is that you can make your own schedule. If you truly own your own business and your business does not own you, you can make your own schedule. You can show up when you want to, not show up. And that's a good thing, right? Because you get to do whatever you want. But it's also a bad thing. It's also a really bad thing. There's no one like I'm so committed to putting on this show 4 days a week and everything, but there's no one cranking my arm. There's no one telling me to go in. There's no super pressure to do it. So I don't feel like it. I don't do it if I had a bad day. And in all honesty, I got depressed. I thought no one was watching this. I'm like, oh man, no one's really watching this show. It's wasted time. And I got all depressed over it and stuff. But then I get emails and they're like, Jake, I just saw your show on YouTube. I need 15,000 postcards printed. I'm a realtor in Texas or something. I'm like, oh crap, I probably should keep making these. So I've come to my senses and I'm back. But my point was, when you truly own your own business, you make your own schedule. The problem is that you can make your own schedule and there's no boss. There's no one telling you, you got to show up to work today. And even though I have assistants, have employees, it's not like they take me by the arm and pull me into the office and say, start recording this or start doing this. So it's a struggle. And it's something to be really aware of when you fully own your own business. Because if you have worked with other business owners, or maybe you are a business owner yourself, you have seen people work to the bone. You have seen people who have what looks like successful businesses, and probably is by whatever measure, monetary, busy, lots of money coming in, people in the store or whatever, but they're working like 7 days a week. They never have any time, or they have a couple hours on Sunday where they can watch the football game or something. And that's it. They're working like dogs, and they own their company, but they cannot escape it. They cannot take a day off. They miss every major event from their kids' lives, every game. They're never around because they're working all the time. I know a guy right now who's closing up his restaurant after 70 years it was his grandfather's restaurant, bar, pub, restaurant thing. And he's now closing. He's a third generation. The guy was working. He likes to hunt or whatever, and he gets like 2 days to hunt, and he has to shut down the thing, and there goes income. And otherwise, he's doing everything and has been doing that for 40-something years. His dad did that for 50-something years, his grandfather. That's no way, to me, that's no way to run a business, because it's no different than really running a job. I mean, are you trying to, like, in 30 years, 50 years, hopefully sell the business, hopefully, and then retire? I'd rather have time now. To me, that's more important. You may feel the same, that it's more important to have time, to be able to run a business that allots you time, that I can go, if I want to go, whatever, take my kids somewhere, whatever, the business is still going to run. There's still going to be business coming in. I'm still going to be able to manage it. I don't have to freak out if I'm not there that day. So, time, in my opinion, is more important than money in a sense. And I know that money, you have to have money coming in, and that has to be a pretty high priority. But you see these gurus, and you look and you see the people, and they've got all the cars and the big, huge houses, and they're always so productive and stuff. These people, I've talked to all these people. They're not as happy as they make you think on the TV. They're not these super productive people. They're still dealing with the same crap that we're all dealing. They still have relationship problems. They're getting divorced, and they have drug problems or whatever, and the bankruptcies, and the car gets repoed or whatever, and then they're doing one business one day and they're doing another one the next, and telling you this one's better. The things that you see on social media are just images. It's just what you portray on them. Don't think that is the image of success. I think personally Just because I'm dealing with so many local business owners that are worked to the bone, that cannot take a day off, I think that having time, having free time and the ability to run your own schedule and be in control of it is more important than just having a bunch of money sitting in the bank. That's my point today, I guess, and that's why maybe I don't feel so bad that I took the week off last week, because I think having a business that runs itself for the most part is kind of the definition of success to me. And I hope that you're running your business in a systemized fashion where things operate whether or not you're actually there that day or not. I will see you tomorrow. We have some great things tomorrow. I'm going to show you how to save money on EDDM. I'm going to show you how to save a ton of money doing EDDM mailings, how to save a ton of money on postage. And later in the week, on Thursday, I'm going to have a very special guide that I've put together for you available. And it's going to be really cheap if you pick it up over the weekend. I will see you tomorrow.